The pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I been that. You know I click-clack, where you and your men's at? Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringin' 88. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, play.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the New York Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, they won Game 3 going away and are looking to make another statement tonight. Definitely a bounce in their step. And this is a pivotal game for them, a chance to take a 3-1 series lead. After stealing home court, how important is it, Kenny, that they win here tonight?
It's huge, Ernie. No question about it. Because if you lose this one, you lose, basically, you're back into a 3-game series. And how can you say you have an advantage in a 3-game series? You have to get this one.
It's big time, Ernie. This is one of those games where whoever wins, I think, will have control of the series. Both teams know the stakes and the importance of the win tonight.
Well put. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the New York Knicks. You look at the Knicks, a critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. A win or a loss tonight can have a dramatic effect on the outcome of this series.
This could be one of those pivotal games, guys. Coming in as a lower seed, they've taken the lead in this series. If they win here tonight in front of that home crowd, I think they take complete control.
Yeah, you can't afford to lose this one, plain and simple. Not here at home. I mean, it would completely change the entire series. They did so well to swipe home court advantage, well, they don't want to give it right back.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Michael Jordan is out there with Rose. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's the waiter. Here's the screen. Towns wide open. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Here's Chicago. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all the way around.
I don't see any reason they won't be able to rebound from it quickly, though. Quite honestly, I think this is a resilient squad, and they'll bounce back quickly. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And there's the fouls on the way. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And so here is Chicago. Gasol dishes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rose. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the line for him here. Falls for Jordan Clarkson. He's checked in for New York. Rose hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Towns gets it to go.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
Here's Rose. Outside Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
He told me this is as close to being a must-win game as you can possibly get. He said we can't afford to go down 3 games to 1. It would just make things so hard on us. We've got to do whatever it takes and find a way to even this series up. We'll see if they can come through tonight.
All right, Doris.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, the Knicks. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Gasol. Jordan the screen. The 3. The Bulls keep it alive.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Rose. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Rose. Jordan's got his first points of the night.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Gasol gets to Jordan. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Jordan's got his second bucket.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
New York moving the ball around. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Towns has got his third basket of the night right there.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Rose gets to Jordan. And there's the feed to Noah. Outside for Pippen. Down to 5 in the shot clock. And that one's good. Pippen's got his first points of the game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Towns, no luck. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Rose. Back to Jordan. Down low. It's stolen. Here's Bridges. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. 3-point play chance here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Many of their points early on coming off assists.
Now here's Rose. Jordan the pass to Rose. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Bridges. Here's Towns. That's good. Towns has got 9 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Gasol dishes to Jordan. Gasol kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Gasol. Chicago with another bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Towns, no luck.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that way.
And they double up Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. Knicks with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
For New York, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. Butler, he's jacked in for Michael Jordan. Good on both. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Rose passes to Pippen. Fires from 14. Connects. The jumper drops. Pippen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by Pippen. Chicago leading. Butler in the corner. Inside. Misses the one-handed jam. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Clarkson kicks to Towns. Anthony with it. Gasol covering. It's Anthony with the drive. And the Knicks miss again. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Swiped away. And now the Knicks on the break. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That almost feels like too much coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Number 1, the Bulls.
And what a fun team to watch all season long. That up-tempo style, I mean, you've got to love them as a run-and-gun team. That's who they are, and that's going to be important in terms of their push here in the postseason.
Smith checked in for Bridges. And the Bulls making a change also. Rodman's checked in. Pippen kicks to Rose. Shot from 12. And again, Chicago. No good. Big through the pass to Clarkson. To the right side. Towns. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Butler gets to Gasol. Can't hit from in close.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
The pass to Towns. He feeds it to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Towns. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And that's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Rose kicks to Butler. Flipping against Smith. Dishes it to Butler. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Big Smooth. Towns, the pass to Clarkson. Rose against Smith to the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And again, no good by Chicago.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
That bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Pippen after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. That's good. Pippen's got his third basket of the night. New York leading by 5. And dishes to Towns. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Shumpert is checked in for Big Smooth. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Derrick Rose. Here's Brooks. Outside Butler. Rodman up top. Brooks outside. Rodman sets a screen. Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Green's got his first points in this one. New York leading by 5. Now, here's Clarkson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And again, it's New York.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Brooks gets to the zone. Pass to Green. On the arc. Shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here is Smith. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
Here's Brooks. Rodman sets a screen. The 3. Brooks with the bucket.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now here's Towns. He's got 18. Clarkson passes to Towns, and that one's good. Towns has got 20 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot heat.
And here's Brooks. Outside, Green. Now the dish to Butler. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Green. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Smith. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Brooks with it. Pass to Butler. 1 second left. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. New York ahead. They're up by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark. Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of the tour.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers. We traded him to Memphis for his brother.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some rebounds.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Noah. Rodman is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Brooks in at the point. Now here's Shumpert. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's the waiter, guarded by Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. They get it back to Towers. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead, and in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
The shot's good from Jordan.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Jordan against Bridges. Pass to the weight. Beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brooks kicks to Rodman. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And to make it into the postseason, you need a lot of versatility. Here's a look at the top rebounding shooting guards during the regular season. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Big Smooth, he's checked in for New York. Molinari comes in for Shumpert. Chicago also making some changes. Pippin's checked in for Butler. And it's Rose in for Aaron Brooks. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's tipped. Molinari passes to Big Smooth. Here's Bridges. Rodman covering. Lets a floater go. Nice D from Rose. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Pippen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good from Pippen. And so he makes both from the line.
Been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in the second.
Bridges against Noah. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 7. It's Jordan on the wing. Gallinari covering. Back to Jordan. Shoots from 14. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. That's now 8 points for Jordan.
He is really hard to guard. I mean, that's about all you can ask of the defense out there.
Bridges against Noah. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Takes it to Rose. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
The Knicks leading by 5. Inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The drive by Jordan. He kicks it to Noah. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Joakim Noah. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Gallinari. Bridges passes to Gallinari. Here's Big Smooth. Dives for it and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's Chicago. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Here's Bridges following the score by Derrick Rose. And there's the pass to the late. Gallinari wide open, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's great.
Gallinari against Pippen. Pocket 6. And it's blocked. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Here's Jordan. He's got 8. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Well, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the Knicks making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He dishes it to Towns. He squares up and sinks it. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And it's Rose missing. And for the Knicks, the shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Here's Bridges, and he comes it down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's Clarkson. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out. And sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was intent on running the offense through Jordan. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Noah's shot is off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Second chance effort. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. No good on that one.
Jordan with a good game. He's got 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
And New York making a change here. Smith has checked in. Pau Gasol's checked in for Chicago. And the second free throw, good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Rose. Clarkson kicks to Towns. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got 27.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Outside Jordan. Back to Rose. Takes the three. Can't hit. And New York the other way now.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Smith dishes to Clarkson. The feed to Towns. The turnaround jumper. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got 4 rebounds, not tonight. Outside Gasol, outside Pippen. Back to Gasol. And the Bulls with another miss.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Smith, left side. From about 16, scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries. Bulls trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Pippen.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind. But I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Boy, such standing patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 10. Got a hand on it. Molinari passes to Smith. And a fast break now for New York. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first run at the line is good for the Knicks. Anthony comes in for Towns. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Gallinari. Then for the Bulls, Butler, he's checked in for Pippen. Gerald Green comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. So he gets them both. Now Brooks. Outside Butler. That one goes. Count it. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Big Smooth on the money from 12 feet away. Big Smooth got the lead up to 11 now for New York. Bulls are gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Gasol setting the pick for Butler to the inside. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Butler. And that's now 6 points for Pau Gasol. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run to the paint. And Anthony gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Noah the screen. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 5, the Bulls.
You love their hustle and determination on the boards. It's that kind of play down low that has helped them win a lot of games this season. And now, obviously, it's going to be a key for them in the playoffs.
And Gasol sends it back. Brooks kicks to Butler. To the middle. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Gasol.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep during the second. Dishes it to Butler. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. He feeds it to Noah. Pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Gasol's got 10 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
On the wing, Green. Gasol dishes to Brooks. Green passes to Gasol. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Gasol. Releases. Rebound by Anthony.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Smith gets to Shumpert. It's stolen by Green.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Back to Butler. Two on the clock. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that brings the first half to a close. Knicks lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to this team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA. When they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat. But just hopefully we can keep that up.
It certainly takes some pressures off the starters. Melo, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. For the Knicks, they put in a great performance so far in Game 4. The importance of this game and their effort have been very apparent. And if they're able to put another good half of basketball in and take a 3-1 lead tonight, they'd be in a nearly unstoppable position to take the series. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
New York leading by 9. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Later out there with Bridges. Then it's Big Smooth. Then there's Towns. And it's Anthony in power forward. The Bulls shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside Pippen. Down low, Gasol. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he carried that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Here's the waiter, looking for his first basket still in this one. Fires from deep, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
What a top-notch game he's had. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Pippen, the pass to Noah.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Bulls have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. That's good from Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah hits them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The waiter passes to Carmelo. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard, and the shot will go to the line. They get Paul Gasol. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Bulls trail by 11. Pippen dishes to Rose. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's Gasol with the drive. Shot from 12. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's 7 points for Joakim Noah.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. And made it work.
Yeah, and those second chance points, Clark, they tee that up.
Yes, sir. And they do. And, guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
Here's Rose after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And it's Rose penetrating. There's the dish to Gasol. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Down low, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bulls trail by 11. Rose kicks to Jordan. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's Anthony with the drive. And a jump to finish it off. Beauty.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was intent on running the offense through Jordan. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's the waiter, who's covered by Rose. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Outside Pippen. Rodman sets a screen. Passes it to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Pippen slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season. Number 1, the Knicks.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. That one rolling around and rims out.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Rose gets to Gasol. That's good. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Pass to Carmelo. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bulls trail by 11. The drive by Jordan. Kicks to Rose. Here's Pippen. 12 points for him. Here's Jordan. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pippen against Anthony. Here's Bridges. He kicks to Gallinari. Anthony against Pippen. Back to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Gasol.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
To the paint. Pippen with the steal.
Excellent anticipation there. He was laying in the cut, we say.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
To the middle. Here's Brunson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 11. Rose passes to Pippen. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Feeds it to Gasol. It's stolen by Anthony. No one near him. Here's Towns. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Towns. Here is Rose. He has 6. Outside Pippen. Gallinari with the steal. Here's the waiter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The waiter's got 6 points.
Got that one off right in the face for the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Bridges, and again it's New York.
What do you do with that guy? With his handle, he abuses defenders.
Bulls trail by 16. Outside Pippen. There's the pass to Rodman. Here's Pippen. Goes back up. The shot by Rodman, no good.
And you can see at this stage of his career, just still not comfortable as a finisher at the basket.
Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Brunson. They get it back. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Left side Rose. Here's Pippen, 6 to shoot. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. New York leading by 14. Pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Brunson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. The Waiters got 8 points.
That's his 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Smith checked in for the Knicks. Chicago also making some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Pippen, and it's Brooks in for Rose. Butler dishes to Rodman. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for Bridges. And the Bulls making a change also. Green, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. It's Anthony with the drive. It's stolen by Rodman. Brooks against Shumpert. Brooks gets to Gasol. Misses in close. The Knicks leading by 16. The waiter passes to Shumpert. He dishes it to Anthony. Drilled from 11 feet out. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking it down.
This all setting the pick for Brooks. Jumper off the screen, and that one goes long.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For New York, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Towns drops them both. Bulls trail by 20. Now here's Brooks. Noah the screen. The drive by Brooks. It's rebounded by Towns. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. The feed to Carmelo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Chicago shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Brooks dishes to Green. He feeds it to Butler. Hodman sends a screen. Noah with a screen on Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. The baseline jumper goes down. Butler's got 6. New York leading by 18. The waiter passes to Shumpert. Here's the waiter. Outside Shumpert. They set the pick. Here's Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark. And Chicago shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Brooks kicks it to Noah. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the inside, Anthony. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there. Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8. Second shot opportunity. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a performance from Joakim Noah here. He has 9 rebounds, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. That's good from Noah. Big Smooth, he's checked in for New York. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Anyway, as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Brooks. Noah the screen. Brooks dishes to Noah. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And it's 13 points for Joakim Noah.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside jumper. Pass to the waiter. Shoots it. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dishes to Brooks. Noah with a screen-on jumper. Shumpert against Brooks. Inside. Knicks with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to the waiter. A 19-foot shot, and he gets it to go. The Waiters got 10 points in just the second half. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks out front, up by 16. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Bulls trail by 16. So for Chicago right now. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Derrick Rose is out there with Jordan. And it's Butler at the 3 spot. That's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Smith. The pass to the waiter. Takes it off the glass.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Jordan against Bridges. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hand.
Bridges against Noah. Bridges passes to the waiter. Can't make good off the screen.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Rose kicks it to Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 15 points for Joakim Noah.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Here's Bridges. Passes to the waiter. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 12. Outside Rose. The dish to Gasol. Rose in the post. And that one's good by Noah.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Anthony. And that one's good. Towns has got 41.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
It's Pippen with a drive. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good from Pippen.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. He's got 21 points and a steal. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Big smooth to pass to Bridges. Pass to the waiter. Anthony on the wing. Another shot. No good. He's made 9 of 15. Shooting at even 60%. Pippen dishes the Rose. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. There's Big Smooth. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 6th assist on the night.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Now here's Rose. Outside Gasol. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tries from the block, and it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Pippen on the wing. To the middle. Here's Noah. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Gasol with the steal.
5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Knicks leading by 10. The pass to Big Smooth. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good. Big Smooth's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Knicks.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Fires from 14. And it's Rose missing.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. High post shot. And the Knicks good for 2.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Outside Pippen. Back to Rose. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And thank you, Doris. Here's the waiter. Out to the wing. They double him with Jordan. Passes it to Big Smooth. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Those are starting to add up. In their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Now here's Rose. Kicks it to Noah. Outside Rose. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Bridges. Cannot hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Noah the screen. Feeds to Gasol. And Anthony with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Big Smooth. Here's the waiter. On the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Pippen kicks to Rose. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Rose. 16 points for Pau Gasol.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And here's Anthony for 3. The rebound by Jordan. Bulls trail by 13. To the left wing. Rose gets a wide open look. Another one falls for Chicago. Here's the waiter. He kicks it to Anthony. Pippen against Bridges. Pass to the waiter. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Rose passes to Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Gasol's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. And the pass to Bridges. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Take a look at what Bottom's been doing. He has 9 points and 3 assists. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Bulls trail by 11. Gasol screen. Rose attacking. Here's Noah. Terrific design on the big play. And he lays it in. Noah's got 8 points in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplays you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
The waiter passes to Towns. And boy, that looked like Bolton. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And Chicago shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pippen against Bridges. Passes it to the waiter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Outside Pippen. Pippen is doubled. Shoots from 12. It's Gasol missing.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Oh, nice double ball finish there. Strictly for the famous.
Anthony just giving him fits. He's got 21 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Bulls trail by 12. Outside Rose. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Rose has got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, those are like body blows in boxing, starting to take it to him. Great effort. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Bulls trail by 12. And here's Pippen. And the dunk by Jordan.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Here's Bridges. Here's Big Smooth. And the rejection by Pippen. Started closely. That's good. And it's now 22 points for Pau Gasol.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Bridges. Pass to the waiter. 6 to shoot. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. The Waiters got 14 points here in the second half.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
The elbow, it's Gasol. Knicks with the rebound. Here's the Bridges. Here's the waiter. There's a good screen. And the pass to Bridges. He dishes it to Towns, and that one's good. Towns has got 47 points.
It's such a steady hand. He's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. Some good numbers for Gasol. 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his lead. I mean, take your pick.
That free throw, no good. Second.
Well, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
.112 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Brunson. Kept alive by New York. Towns, no luck. Well, the Bulls shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Rose. Plays it up and banks it in.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Here's Anthony. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they want.
A nice shot by Gasol.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
A wide open look here for Anthony, kept alive. Towns kicks to Anthony. Bridges against Pippen. Anthony, the pass to the leader. Passes it to Bridges. So it's New York picking up the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. You can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson as Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive. And you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports group. Good night, everybody.
time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, catching tiny tummy.